Once you've got your carving confident, it's time to get yourself in the pocket. And what I mean by that is the sweet spot, that part on the wave that's going to push you along so that you can eventually lose the rope and be surfing for real. To get with the wave and start pushing forward down the line towards the back of the boat, you're going to squeeze both knees towards the back of the boat, and you're going to turn your shoulders open towards the back of the boat. That will get you moving forward. To slow down as you start moving closer to the boat, you can do the opposite of what you've just done and move your hips back over your back foot, but keeping your weight over your toes, not your heels. You always need to keep your weight over your toes in this process, surfing on this side of the wake, facing the wake, in order that the toe side edge of the board stays digging into the wake. If your weight goes over your heels, you'll just push away from the wake and drift off it. The common mistake is, with wake surfing, to sit with your butt over your heels and your chest down here. And all that will do is encourage you to drift off to the side of the wake, to the right foot forward if you're goofy, to the left if you're left foot forward. What you really want to concentrate on is squeezing those hips up, flexing those ankles. It's all important to do that, and have your knees over your toes. And you'll find once you do that, the board will bite and you'll be tracking with the wave, and you can move forward and back. Forward and back, accelerating and braking back and forth until you're finding that sweet spot and traveling at the same speed as the boat. Once you're starting to get slack in the line, i.e. actually surfing, not needing the line, it's time to test how far you can go back and whether you can push yourself back into the wave. Save yourself from dropping off it. So, with handle and fingertips, because there should be no tension, you're going to brake little by little by little, work your way back to the full length of the line. And then from there, without you pulling on the line or without your buddy or coach in the boat pulling on the line, you are literally just gonna squeeze your knees and hips forward over your front foot and over your toes, and have your chest open to the back of the boat. And you'll find yourself powering forward down the line. Remember to brake before you get too close, and as soon as you do brake, you're gonna have to get back on the front foot to make sure you catch up with that wave once again. What a lot of people do when surfing for the very first time is accelerate forward really well once they've got the hang of that position, but as they get nearer to the boat, they panic and carve off to the right, outside of the wave. To avoid that, when you brake, keep your weight on your toes. Don't brake on your heels and move out wide of the wave. When first learning to wake surf, the other thing that happens a lot is that the wave can push you out and in. And what a lot of people do who can already wakeboard or already surf is think that they need to go out and in to start with to keep up with that wave. You need to stay on the same line back and forth, and all you're doing is accelerating and braking, not going out and in. If you find yourself railing in and out and bouncing all over the place, or kangaroo hopping it, as we sometimes call it, stop, get out wide, creep back into the wave nice and slow, so you're finding the sweet spot once again, which is right at the bottom of the wave, not up on the face. If you're on the face, it's really unstable. The bottom of the wave is where all the power comes from. The bottom of the wave, right at the bottom apex, is where you get that drive. It's time to get rid of that rope and surf for real. So all you're gonna do is find the sweet spot where you're moving at the same pace as the boat. If you're going back and forth, in and out all the time, then as soon as you let go of the rope, you're gonna be done. Find the sweet spot, hold that position, don't move a muscle, and either let your buddy in the boat gently take the handle out of your hand, or gently throw it to the opposite side of the wake.